Today I will discuss about liberty, equality, and fraternity. The Philippine Assembly passed a law allowing legislators to carry firearms, leading to the criticism from Manila press. Despite the opposition, the law enacted with the Free Press cynically commenting on the officials' desire to demonstrate their power and demand respect. They're doing this because they want to show their power and they want to be respected by people. The director of constabulary calls for stricter license regulation were disregarded. The Philippine Assembly passed a law that grants all legislators, whether active or retired, the authority to carry firearms. The decision caused outrage among the Manila press, who strongly opposed the law. Despite the opposition and public protests, the legislators pushed it forward and implemented the law. Free Press, a Manila newspaper, published a mocking editorial in February 1921. The editorial criticized the legislators for wanting to carry firearms to show their power and authority. The editorial also criticized the legislators for ignoring the opposition to the law and for not considering the consequences of the law. What are the impacts of the law? The law aims to ensure that legislators receive a certain level of respect, that their personal dignity is upheld. The concept behind permitting legislators to carry firearms is that it strengthens their power and acts as deterrent to any conduct that may be viewed as disrespect to them. Suggests that this law is a place to protect legislators from potential threats or danger, just like ordinary individuals. Criticism of the Director of Constabulary. The statement implies that the possession of firearms by officials is not necessarily for self-defense or public safety purposes, but primarily to showcase their authority. The use of firearms is seen as means for officials to demand respect rather than solely as a tool for ensuring public safety. Next is the returning students. Annual homecoming of students from Manila to their rural villages in the 1920s was a significant event, marked by students' urban sophistication and fashionable attire. Their appearance and demeanor became a subject of envy and emulation among the villagers, as they showcased the latest trends from the city. Despite the initial shock of transitioning from rural to urban life, these students returned home with a newfound confidence and status. During the 1920s, Manila became the national center for university education in the Philippines. The annual March ritual of the citywide student returning home to his village was a common barrios across the archipelago. Although graduation and tertiary degree often allowed a villager to leave a barrio for a city self-repose, while the students had to return to the village for summer holidays. Having survived the shock of transition from county to city, the returning student could now return home, urbane and smartly dressed, to reap the reward of administration and envy. He was the center of all eyes, the observer of all observers, a ruler in his own right, a sort of collegiate Caesar. He was the arbiter elegantiarum, and everything about him became the object of envy. The manner of walking and carrying himself was studied and aped. The passage recognized the fleeting nature of students' life and this joyous homecoming. It acknowledged that the challenges and difficulties of life will eventually come, and the carefree and celebratory of nature of students' days will pass. Therefore, it encourages the reader to seize the day and find joy and happiness in the present moment.